excitement right now that he's playing the game with. I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. To the middle, here's Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Got a hand on it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the basket by Pippen.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to D. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. D's got 16 here in the second half.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed.
Patience.
Very close range.
Patience.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They got to figure it out.
Like empty now.
Good shot.
Payton passes to Fox.
Great shot. Let the game come to you.
Outside Gordon.
You're forcing the issue too much.
Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. D's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Gordon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Gordon.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 19.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
The fact you were one lucky
Payton dishes to
that gets
Pippen.
that shot off every freaking time.
To the inside. Here's Gordon. And it's blocked.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Zero, I bet, to do
Another
that.
gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The dish now to Pippen. From 18 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Lowry. Inside. Patterson, that's good.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Oladipo, good.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Down low, here's D, and that one is hammered home.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Gordon goes in, and it's denied. DeRozan passes to D. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
It's blocked. Lowry with the ball. To the paint. Here's D. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. D's got 38 points.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And the foul called on Greek. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Ross is checked in for T.J. Warren. Harper comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. They set the pick and a wide open look for Lynn. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you can hardly say this wouldn't surprise anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for D. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebound.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. D's got 44.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve. He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Lynn the pass to Hazanya. Here's Vucevic. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The pass to D. Lead away. Missed. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Whatever. Yay me. Yay. I got 50 points to get my
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.